Hey there, everybody, and welcome to Travels from Irlon, a new 5th edition D&D podcast of the hundreds of D&D podcasts out there, and hopefully will earn a spot on your calendar to listen to on a regular basis. Now, the world y'all will be living in here is taken from multiple sources, from books, lore, and even other podcasts, so you might just hear familiar names, places, and even similar events take place in this world. And the world our travelers take place in here is called Irlon, and it's very loosely based on the Forgotten Realms. Going around the room, we'll introduce our players. We have Butters, who plays Gorth.
Hi, I'm Budrick Flapjack.
We have Hoku, who plays Suet.
Aloha!
We have Jacko Jerry, who plays Plethoran.
Greetings.
How are you doing?
And we all need to find a mute button at some point for cough, sneeze, fart. We have we have the real Mountain, who plays Ivor. I didn't hear any of that. Did you say something?
This microphone. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" What is this microphone? I gotta get a new one.
We'll work on it. And we have our special guest here, Lasek, who is played by, what do you want to be referred to as?
You can.
Is your real name is fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. We have Lonnie, who plays Lasek on Discord, and his character will be introduced soon here. So where we last left off in the campaign is you guys were actually escorted through the swamps successfully, and you guys arrived in a blinding red and white flash on the transportation circle here. And as your eyes adjust to the lower light of candlelight, as you can kind of see behind you, emanating from behind yourselves at the center of this transportation circle, you are actually kind of jumped, kind of startled at the same time as a giant whistle can be heard right in front of you. And this is at this point here, you guys are able to go ahead and basically see the following. Here, you guys actually see a giant mechanized machine that most people in the podcast world would describe it to be a locomotive of sorts, literally. And this whistle goes off in the background here, indicating that it's come to a full stop, and it starts to let out passengers here. You would assume here for the carnival. And they start to kind of get their bags and stuff like that unpacked and stuff like that. As you see, give me a perception check, everybody, if you would please.
Okay, well, I didn't get any different.
Okay.
Laser, go ahead. Laser, go ahead.
Okay.
I have a 3.
Just me and Lasik then, okay. You got a
You got it, that one.
Oh my goodness
You know
gracious.
what? Fuck
I have a
this.
7.
He has perceived the ground.
Are those
Everybody-
feet? Those might be my feet. Are those somebody else's feet?
Oh my goodness gracious. So everybody that had a perception of a 10 or higher is going to basically go ahead and see the following here. So that means also Lasik, you're actually kneeling in front of this transportation circle, looking at the runes, when your eyes at the same time were slightly blinded by this red and white light. And as you stand up, you're literally sitting in front of these adventurers that just came through this runic portal before you. And can you go ahead and just quickly describe who do we see sitting in front of the party?
Well, after a moment where my blindness slowly subsides, I can't help but just call out, "Hey, you guys are being kind of jerks. I'm trying to read these runes, and they were kind of cool. This goes along with my work and everything. But now you guys are just popping up out of nowhere. Again, no warning. This is just really not that cool, guys." I see a couple short folks. I see a little gnome. I see some other folks, but unfortunately, I'm a little inebriated from some of the festivities already, and you realize that I'm stumbling about before falling flat on my ass.
You would also see in Sparius Knott's hand a small flask that he continuously sips and takes chugs from periodically here. All of you do recognize this flask as something of a very kind of rare item that you've only really heard about but never seen one in person, which is a flask full of fairy fire. And Sparius Knott is actually yes, this is his go-go juice for
No, my ghost flow juice.
Ghost flow juice. Okay, all right. Oh god. Well, you know what they say: if you got it, flaunt it. So, alrighty here. So, party. What do you guys do?
Well, I don't see shit, Captain. My feet are, I got rolled a 1. I don't see shit. I'm just gonna walk right past him. Just gonna go on. Not gonna help him at all. No drunk man in my way. Y'all can do whatever you gotta do, though.
I'm gonna follow the voice of which I heard, and then just offer this very seemingly friendly stranger a bit of dwarvish ale.
I want to talk to Plethrin before he goes anywhere near him. Plethrin, you're telling me we could have taken the train instead of going through the swamps?
Listen, I didn't know what a train was until I just saw it.
Listen, guys, let me just
horrible idea.
Let me just tell you, you do not want to have been on that fucking train with a hangover. Oh my god, that was awful.
We could have kept. We could have kept a pet.
Indeed, it be.
There's at this point here. There's a small pigeon that you actually see. The entire party actually kind of sees it interrupt as it actually drops a small letter at Ivor's feet.
Wait, did Lazek take the dwarvish ale bottle?
It has been completely drank at this point.
Yes, I see Challenger.
And Plethrin, how much was left in this bottle? Do you recall?
It was a full bottle.
Oh dear lord! So about a gallon, you would say?
I'd say not a gallon. I'd say roughly 2-3 liters.
Oh dear lord!
Well, a 2-liter would have been, roughly half a gallon. That's probably a handle.
Yeah, that's about a handle, Chief.
Alrighty, Lazek, or pardon me, I'll refer to your character here. Sparius, can I have you go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for drinking this entire bottle all at once? The party, you would have seen him basically go ahead and take this bottle, kind of put it to his lips, as he begins to kind of swirl his head around in a vortex type of fashion, as you then see him kind of open his throat very yawish wide, and opens kind of like a snake a little bit, as you just see this vortex just suck this down, this dwarvish ale, dwarvish whiskey, down his gullet, and he lets out this nice little bit of a belch that has the kind of, you see the fumes hit the crisp autumn air.
Oh.
So one thing is as well here, Lazek, goodness gracious here, Sparius, my apologies, I'll get it right before the end of the episode. Sparius, what you actually hear during this entire time is people kind of arguing and talking in the background, and a couple of things kind of just perk your interest in the conversation. And I don't know, do you speak Giant, perhaps?
That's a good question. I definitely speak Common.
Well, that's good for us.
Somewhere.
But if I have much more to drink, I don't know that I'll be able to do that quite effectively on it.
Okay. Well, I know on your character sheet that you in fact do speak Giant. Does anybody else speak Giant? I'll ask that.
I have a spell that will let me comprehend languages. Can I do that?
Yeah, if your perception was higher than a 10, yes.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I speak the opposite of giant.
I too
Gnomish.
speak the enemy of giant. I speak
Yeah.
dwarvish.
Same here.
I would say that you would be able to kind of distinguish a little bit of some of the words here and there that don't quite translate so well while these two individuals are talking, because all you guys basically hear from as a party perspective here outside of Sparius is as this other individual that's much smaller, looks just like a dwarf, responds in kind.
Okay, guys. So what he said was, "My ass hurts," and that last place, God, do not eat the food.
Sparius, to you, this actually takes a different effect impact here, and you are actually kind of taken back and a little bit humored by this as to the ongoings of these two individuals arguing. As the giant is actually talking to this dwarf back and forth in giant speak, basically going, the giant basically saying, so yeah, they always make these compartments like too small for the weapons. Like it's completely stuck in there. Look, the stewardess, she just jammed it in there. It's terrible. And I can't get it out now. And you hear the dwarf kind of respond back, like, oh, come on, it's just fine. It's just fine. Just pull on it real hard. It'll be perfectly fine. You're not gonna snap it. You're not gonna break it. It's perfectly fine. Stop being a little bussy. And this is what you hear, kind of going back and forth in this back and forth. But to the rest of the party, some of the words to you guys that don't transfer so well is just kind of like pussy. And this is kind of what you guys are kind of a little bit interrupted by as this kind of argument escalates a little bit of this ongoing argument. So what do you guys do?
Well, for starters, I pick up the fucking letter at my feet, and as I eat my Subway sandwich, I like inspect the letter, trying to figure out what the fuck they just dropped it at my feet for.
Hey, what are you eating? Is that Subway or is that Trainway?
No, it's Ubway. Get it right.
On the side of this piece of paper, it is an official Rockport Limited LLC sub sandwich, originally made in the capital city of Neverwinter. It was originally an underground train that they found out, hey, that doesn't work so good. Let's put it up on the regular level of things. And this is an official sandwich of that branding that has a locomotive that when you open it, every time that you open up a new sandwich, it actually, you kind of hear the train whistle.
Well, this is a hard-ass sandwich, man. I'm gonna be shitting my brains out just from this sandwich if it makes train noise. It's eating metal.
I'm gonna just really quickly, I'm gonna turn to Chouette, make direct eye contact with her as I'm pulling the spice bottle out, and like kind of handing it towards Ivor.
You better not.
Oh,
Watch me.
What's wrong with a little bit of spice? I might as well take it.
Watch me.
Plethrin, I swear, don't.
Hey, Ivor, you wanna trip mushrooms?
Ooh!
Before
Mushrooms, you say? Just like back in hometown?
Before Plethrin can even, dangle the bottle of spice, I go and I whisper to Plethrin, wouldn't it be funnier if you gave him this, the orange one that Samuel and Wink gave us?
I whisper, that'll kill him. That'll kill him.
Have you seen the spider? It didn't kill the spider.
True. I'm gonna swap it out for the batch that Samuel and Wink gave me, and just wave it in front of Ivor. Ivor, you want to drink this?
Fuck it. You only live once. As I take the bottle, I'm gonna swig the whole thing back in one go. Whatever happens, happens.
So you're hold on. You're taking the entire bottle?
I might as fucking well. Might as fucking well.
Oh, okay. All right.
I like how you had to chime in for that. You were dead silent, and then you had to chime in. You wanted to take the whole bottle.
Mountain, do you have another character?
Oh,
So
I'm just kidding. I have no idea what's happening.
Ivor, as this liqueur basically graces itself, and you feel it running down the back of your throat here, it actually has a cool numbing sensation that you feel it hits your stomach, and it feels now bottomless. Like you could probably drink like a lot of liquor, and you probably wouldn't even feel it in your tummy, to expand, and all that yum drug is now consuming you psychedelically as you start to go ahead and see kind of these leftover runes kind of float in the air, as well as small little pink bats that kind of squeak around here, hallucinating. Here the rest of the party would see basically pigeons delivering twatter mail, but Ivor, you are tripping balls essentially at this point here, and all the flowers are basically all kind of singing and chanting back and forth. Be our guest, at your service. It's just kind of this ever kind of whisper in your ear, as you then also hear something else. Unfortunately, is a kind of comical voice coming from no particular direction than from inside your head, and it kind of sounds a little bit like this. Hi, boy, what you doing? You're so fucking crazy. We should go get some drugs and drink some more, huh?
Oh, what the fuck am I hearing? What'd you fucking lace me with, you fucking cunt?
Oh, it wasn't me. It was Samo and Wink. My name's Pickles. I'm in every bottle. Especially when you overdose. Are you seeing other spots? Are you seeing other clowns yet other than me? Because it's usually a bad sign.
You're the first clown that I've ever seen.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I'm in your head here, and I'm kind of stuck in a weird place here. Maybe we can help each other out. You see, I'm stuck in hell, and sorry, pleasantries here aside. My name is Pickles, and I'm in hell, and there's no wine down here, so I need to live vicariously through yourselves here, Ivor. And perhaps maybe we can work out a deal. We can talk through the ether like this here for only a couple of moments at a time. We'll talk soon here. I need you to maybe come to hell to come get me. Maybe if you could, that'd be great. And we'll talk to you. And he just fades off as almost like there's like a call disconnected, and you just hear like a dial tone. As you kind of hear the line kind of, turn off. And you are still tripping balls at this moment, Ivor.
Oh, all right. Well, fuck me then. I'm just gonna lay down in the grass for a little while.
While
actually
he's laying
see this.
Down in the grass,
yes, go ahead.
If I may, I'd like to sort of look around and get an idea of our surroundings. I mean, I just got yelled at by some random wizard for existing, so I'd like to see what's going on around me, if I could.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll an investigation directly at advantage.
Can I also do that, or no? Or would I be at disadvantage?
No, you would just be at regular roll.
Well,
alrighty.
That was a nat 20.
Oh, so you see all the things. Okay.
I mean, I can roll it again to see if I double crit, but
I think the odds of that are like astronomical.
I got a 19 that time.
Oh, jeez. Well, there you go. Alrighty here. So
I rolled a 13.
This investigation here, basically what you guys basically see around you here is you guys are still standing on this this teleportation circle here as the final bits of runes finally fade. And you guys find yourself here in the midst of just sweet-smelling fumes in the air of different carnival foods like funnel cake and hot dogs and corn dogs and all the different types of sweet-smelling drinks that kind of fizz and bubble through the air. You see bubbles kind of wisping through the air, and you hear the hum every so often of a passing dragonfly with somebody actually seated on top of it in a saddle. As you guys see all these different attractions and rides going on, and you hear this constant carnival music, whistly, very whimsical and fey-like. Carnival music, essentially very old-fashioned here. I'll edit in, or Hoku will edit in later, hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And that's what you guys see here, along with a goblin, an old goblin, that's actually finishing up with a transaction. And he passes on a shimmering, rainbow-colored piece of parchment to this lady and allows her to pass her as this goblin then takes a spyglass and puts it up to his over his eyes to kind of looks over you guys there and kind of sizes you up a bit there and kind of gives a nod of approval and he beckons you over there. He actually pulls his hand aside there and kind of beckons you over like next in line, please.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to say that Sparius here at this point here is kind of twirling around in a fun, perfectly amount of drunk haze as he continues to listen to this argument go back and forth, and he finally hears it at a crescendo as the rest of the party kind of hears this out loud in common at the very end of this sentence here, coming from the dwarf. As you hear this argument basically comes to a head, and then you hear the dwarf basically say, "Well then, fine, have it perfectly fine. Have it your own fucking way. Break it off like your own damn cock is sideways and crooked." And you see this this giant basically kind of give out a grunt in frustration, and you see this creature basically reach in, grab this what looks to be like a telephone pole essentially, and you see him rip it from the side of this locomotive, and it tears out the side of the locomotive, causing the locomotive to basically tip over and very barely not tip over as it basically rights itself gravity-wise. As you see, a lot of the actual structure of this locomotive is also kind of crooked now as well, and all the windows are basically shattered out at this point here. As you hear this giant for the first time, kind of cry out in common, "Oh shit!" and he looks over at Sparius as he kind of catches your eye, and like he kind of gets the feeling like you and I are on the same level, and I like kind of like what I'm seeing here, because I kind of see your mouth is kind of agape, and he says, "You didn't see that, did you? Like, can we pretend that didn't happen? Like you're the only one looking over this way."
Oh no, I didn't see anything at all. I certainly did not see a highly oversized brute trying to excavate, not from a mine, but from a train cart. Instead, it was an exceptionally well done demonstration of strength, well suited to a fair like this. Congratulations, bravo!
You know what? I can assume you're a union guy too. You're hitting all the good things. You even identified me as an excavation piece of equipment. You're a good guy. I like you. See, I knew I could. I had a good feeling about you. My eye never lies. My eye never lies. Here, nice to meet you. He holds out his hands and says, "I'm Richard, and you are."
I am Sparius Root, and thank you very much. While I say this, I reach out to give him a high five. I misstep, and as he's a giant, I instead high five something else dangling between his legs.
So you're high-fiving his junk by accident, but kind of on purpose?
Yes, that sounds about right.
Oh, okay. As this happens, I want you to... yes, good soundboard. I'm going to have you go ahead and roll to hit, if you would please.
Now,
He misses, he's gonna like jump into his dick and get smacked in the head by his cock.
Here's what I would say. Here's what I would say is let's do this. Let's do your choice, either sleight of hand or just like a straight up hit.
you don't want to utilize the grappling proficiency?
You can try to grapple his junk
Grapple his nuts?
by accident. We could definitely go that route. We'll say it's like you're kind of in a drunken stupor and you just happen to go ahead and grab for things.
Hold on, I'm starting to fall. Let me just grab onto something.
Just catches the giant's like
My
left
God. Okay.
testicle on the way down.
With a 4 to go ahead and grab at this here, you do go ahead and catch something, but it's not his penile. It's not his wiener, and it is not his balls or his testicles underneath here. But you do catch something curly, which is in a big ball tuft, and it comes out in a handful as you actually it kind of breaks your fall a little bit just as it kind of gets pulled down and ripped. And you kind of hear this tearing sound a little bit at the same time as you hear this shout from the giant go, and this is also, the rest of the party here doesn't hear anything other than this beast growling and grunting with some of the words not making it through translation so well, as he kind of starts to curse and shout like, "Oh, those are my balls! My hair is gone! Oh, hey, it's kind of smooth down there. It's kind of nice, kind of like a baby's butt. Yeah, hey, maybe that's a good. Hey, is this a good thing? Oh, it's kind of breezy. I kind of like it. It's very airy. That rash will go away here pretty quick, I bet, if it's nice and dry down there. Hey, man, that's awesome. Hey, yeah, okay, let's try for that high five. Do I need to kneel down or something?
Yeah, you really should kneel down. I think that'll help us out, make this happen.
Oh, yeah.
Remind me, is he saying this in common?
No. This is basically going back and forth, and you just hear this baby's butt. Balls.
Okay.
Nice and easy.
So Gorth is going to assume that something awful just happened because he's hearing a giant scream, and a wizard just fell over on him, and he seemed to hurt him. So Gorth's going to run over and say, "Oh my God, are you okay? Here, have this. It should help." And I'm going to offer the giant a bottle filled with a brown glittery liquid.
Okay. And the giant kind of sees this as a basic offering of assistance and help, and takes it from you, and actually opens the bottle, puts it on his hands, and then kind of pats himself down there, thinking that this is maybe just a healing salve, taking this for as a benefit of the doubt. And do you know what is inside this bottle, Butters?
No, I don't actually. This is an unknown potion that I got from the potion man. Instructions say to drink full bottle, but I guess we'll see what happens.
Oh. Okay, so he has just taken this and applied it to his freshly waxed testicles. Okay, all right. So let's see how this plays out here. Oh, goodness gracious.
Butters, what did you do?
We're about to find out.
He has failed successfully.
He's failed very successfully. Goodness gracious.
Surprised you didn't make me persuade that.
Okay, so something does actually happen.
Uh-oh.
The giant actually starts to kind of transform very slowly. Like at first it's kind of his ears start to grow a little bit extra hair, and his face starts changing, and his eyeball kind of splits in two, and it is kind of whole entire body starts to kind of grow hair all over it here. as he kind of shrinks by size, by giant standards. He kind of shrinks down to about 6, 7, maybe 8 feet, max, as he now more so resembles a bugbear more than anything else.
Well, that was interesting. I'm gonna walk away.
It's at this point here, this
Turn and walk away.
this giant basically seeing like in double. He's kind of you're realizing what's going on here. That he's seeing depth. Basically he has depth perception now for the first time, and he now basically has a different voice to him here. He just basically is in common here. Okay, Torbeck feels refreshed and feels amazing. I've never had such a shaven ball sack before.
Would you say that Torbeck is watching, always watching? No?
Torbeck is always watching.
What is the dwarf doing, just seeing all of this go down?
This
I have
dwarf
no purpose.
is smoking a kind of a pungent silver leaf smell that's coming from his pipe, and his hand is just basically just over his face, just kind of rocking back and forth like no, as he kind of like starts to kind of humble to himself and like, oh damn it, this excavation equipment, I just got it fixed, he's back on the line. Now we're never gonna get the project finished. And he basically just kind of keeps rubbing his hand across his face here, kind of like no.
I'm gonna approach the what is that? A goblin who's running the entrance and ask what it costs to get into the fair.
Avoid the problem entirely.
Yes, yes, I am.
Issue. Just leave it.
No one approaches me. I'm out.
Before Gorth approaches the goblin, and talks to him about the price of the fair, Plethren's just gonna walk up behind Gorth and just go, "Excuse me, sir. We were sent here by Miss Janelle. I forgot her last name.
Miss Janelle, whatever the fuck.
Miss Janelle Castro."
No,
That's not the name, but okay. Going with it. We're just rolling with that.
And the goblin responds, "I'm sorry, I don't know that name. I know Miss Janelle F. But are you sure that was her name? Could you?"
Very tall lady, likes to give out tea.
Yes,
large. People my size.
Yes. That is the very same one. Yes. You are the ones that were told to be arriving here. Yes. Here, these are your tickets. These were actually given by a benefactor here that asked to remain anonymous.
Was it Janelle?
It may have been. I'm not allowed to say for sure, but it may be. It could. It's entirely possible. When I got it in the mail, there was some tea that came out of the bottom. It was just kind of stewing next to the letter.
I like how
Can I roll a wisdom check to see if I know anything about what the hell he's talking about?
Sure.
Hey, that's an 18.
Alrighty. So you would kind of put together and deduce that he's talking about a letter or a message that was sent ahead to look for a description of individuals coming and explaining themselves, saying that they were coming from Miss Janelle Fitzmeyer's direct embarkation of basically sending a twatter bird ahead of time, saying an envoy is some emissaries of Neverwinter on official duty business, who cannot rely upon any other sources of communication, asked these individuals to directly deliver a letter. Please see to them personally, so that they get there safely and get in without any hassle. So this goblin basically turns over these tickets and gives each one of you this purple, shimmery, rainbow-colored ticket that has eight circles on it. And the goblin goes on to basically explain that so you're just gonna go ahead and go on a ride. And if you go on the ride, they'll tell you how many tickets it is. Most rides they're only like one ticket, so they punch it for you. And then once you run out of punches, then that's yours to keep. That's a fun little keepsake because we're not here all the time. We're here like every 8 years, and then we switch planes, and we do another one and then we don't do another one. Time wise, time shifts around, so it's complicated. Anyway, so. And if you guys run out of punches, if you guys still got stuff you guys want to do, then you just got to go ahead and purchase another ticket. We got adults that's 8 gold pieces, and then kids they're 3 gold pieces. Or if you don't have any money, if you're down on your luck, whatever have you, being mugged on the open road, stuff happens. We understand that. You can make a Fey Pact. Which is just basically an agreement, you and me. I give you a ticket, and you got to do something for me, during your night of the carnival here.
Really quickly, I want to speak out of character.
Sure.
I'm absolutely loving what Lasix is doing with this character because I'm really zoomed in on the characters, and he just appears out from the bottom corner of my screen.
And just kind of goes back and forth like Jaws. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm just absolutely loving it.
Let's say from a roleplay perspective, you're kind of seeing over the shoulder of this goblin here. And basically, this is what the goblin is kind of seeing and halfway paying attention to this conversation he's having with you, as he's just watching kind of in the background of this wizard, drinking from his flask more heavily and kind of just dancing about, just kind of wobbly, just kind of looking at stuff, waiting his turn in line, kind of just basically following you guys at this point here, and, kind of bumping into you.
Can Plethrin slap try to slap Ivor just awake to get him back to his senses?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll for it. I assume it's a non-deadly slap, right?
Yeah, he's gonna slap. It's an unarmed strike with an open hand.
He's gonna slap me for 24 damage and one tap my ass.
You'll be surprised.
Gotta keep his pimp hand strong.
It's a 10.
May the Lord guide my pimp hand and may my pimp hand be strong.
Ivor, does a 10 hit your AC when you're on the ground?
I'm looking. I actually don't think it does, amigo. Nope, get fucked. You miss.
Well, Ivor, that does also mean that you're just stuck there for a majority of the session.
Oh, well, in that case, I pull out from my bag Bible paper and then some silver grass, and I start rolling up in the middle of the grass. Might as well. If I'm gonna be down, I might as well just get higher.
Sure. We could do either a performance check or a constitution.
That's got to be sleight of hand.
Yeah, that's sleight of hand.
To roll it or to smoke
roll a joint.
To roll a joint.
To roll it. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that'd be a sleight of hand. That would be you kind of see him, pour it into this paper, and his fingers kind of dance around like he's flipping a coin back and forth. Kind of like a seductive lady tying a cherry stem in her mouth and showing it to you.
All right, let me take a look at his sleight of hand.
Goes back and forth. Let's see here. What do you got? What do you got?
It's +2 on the sleight of hand. So whatever you roll, it's +2.
All right, I'm rolling it for him.
All right.
He got a 20.
Okay. He got a 20. Okay. So with a 20, this is basically he puts on an extraordinarily large amount from this small little zipper bag that smells kind of funny, and puts it into this paper, and actually you realize that this is actually 3 papers just stacked on top of each other as your fingers kind of start going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. As the rest of the party, you guys kind of hear this this slight crinkling of paper coming from Ivor, as you kind of see this this dance of fingers going back and forth, until he has 3 of these what look to be death sticks or cigarettes, let's say, that he now has sitting before him. Each one of them identical to each other.
So does it look like that scene from Tom and Jerry where Tom rolls the best cigarette?
Oh my god! Yes,
that's the exact yes. Hoku will need to go ahead and clip that into the video later.
Oh,
so,
yes, okay.
Can I roll a sleight of hand to try and steal one from him?
Can I roll a fucking perception check to keep him from stealing it?
You absolutely can. I would say they would be
I'll roll a sleight of hand
rolls.
real quick. I'll roll a sleight of hand real quick.
What'd he get?
Hold on.
You got like a 1. You got like a 4 total.
I have a 9, so you just have to beat a 9.
You have +6 sleight of hand?
I do.
Jesus Christ.
I'm proficient in it. Plus, I have a +4 dexterity mod.
Ivor, what's your what are we, perception? What's your perception?
I believe. Let me go look. I think it's +2. No, never mind. It's not anything.
He doesn't have a modifier.
Yep. That is a 12.
It beats.
Okay.
So
how many? Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna light one up, and since he's trying to steal it, I'm just gonna look at him and go, "You want a toke? You want a toke of this?" and I slowly pass it to Plethrin, and I tell him to lay in the grass with me.
I was just gonna take an unlit one and try and sell it.
Oh, you can go fuck yourself. So then you ain't getting one. Never mind. No, I'm joking. But still, I go to pass it to you.
I just hand it back. I don't do this.
Oh, you're a pussy. I go. That's a man right there, and I hand it over to the drunk wizard.
You see this wizard, and Lasik, I'd like you to hold still just for a minute as you kind of gain your senses back, just for a moment to do a really cool thing. What you guys basically see is Lasik. I need you to go ahead and roll me a performance check, if you would, please.
I will say I've wandered off at this point.
Okay. Okay. And at this point here, what the rest of the party sees with an 8 is late. +3, so a 10.
That would be 11.
Oh,
that would be 11.
That is not math.
I'm not good at calculus. I'm okay at D&D. So, Sparius, not what you see and what happens here and what the party sees at the same time is you actually see him take this this lit cigarette with the silver leaf in it, and he starts to toke on it and kind of puff and puff and puff and puff, and you see the cigarette basically, all disappear, basically going down, and he's basically pulling all of it in all at once, basically in one go, very Tom and Jerry style, all at once, and then he holds it in. You see his eyes blaze red, and then they go blue as he basically lets out a whole bunch of fun little O-rings out into the atmosphere with different little dancing animals and stuff like that that kind of prance around.
Oh, that's fucking sick, cunt. Jesus fucking Christ, you know how to fucking smoke. You need to learn how to do that. You gotta teach me some fucking time.
And he hands you back nothing.
No, Shuet's just gonna walk up to Sparius and go, "Do you by chance know, Dangolf the Ray?"
Maybe, but right now is not the time to ask.
Dang it.
I came here to have fun, not to talk about work, and I would appreciate it very much so if you would match my vibe with that right now.
I look up at Shuet and him, and I go, "You're fucking killing the vibe. Either get going or fucking toke on it and then talk." And I light up another one.
I'm leaving. I'm gonna wander off too.
Oh, and as you wander off, I just yell, "Pussy!"
I'm gonna poke out from the bushes real quick. Sparius. Here we go. I have more dwarvish ale for you.
This is
Sparius,
quality
what are you?
podcasting, folks.
Right.
We have not gotten
All the
past
Foley work
beginning
coming out of the
area.
bushes, right? Yes, literally 49 minutes in, and we're still not even past the gate. All right.
Well, I am. I'm checking out the fruit cart, wondering if this is bay food or regular food.
Yeah, so this goblin basically waves you guys through this piece of wood slate or wood gate behind him. As the gate clicks behind you guys, I need to go ahead and resolve some quick stuff here as before we get to what you guys see here. Sparius, what is it that you are doing that you once you hear Plethrin from the bushes?
I start slowly and very obviously trying to be sneaky, but not being sneaky at all, and move in his general direction.
Okay.
I just yell out, "What are you going? The party's just started!" As I spark up a second one.
I'm just slowly starting to guide him towards Gorth and Chouette.
All right. Sparius, I'll need a stealth check from you, sir.
He's gonna roll like a fucking 20 as a drunk guy, and he's gonna stumble, fall out of the way.
Okay, and what was your modifier for that?
-1.
It was a -1, so it was a 16, basically. Okay, so with a 16, you're able to very obviously, but like this goblin is actually now focused on the ongoings between this dwarf and giant that's still, escalating very quickly, kind of pushing each other back and forth. As you're able to kind of very Mission Impossible-esque, you're kind of humming a tune to yourself, very, very reminiscent of the brand. As you're able to kind of, slink your way across, just walking and singing and humming to yourself, as you're able to walk right past without a ticket. And you have entered into this Witchlight Carnival now without a ticket here. So,
and I'm sorry, is that a freaking Demogorgon? What the hell is this thing?
That the green thing looks like a big old worm, or it looks like a tremor from the TV series Tremors.
Yeah, sure.
That is a grick. It's a worm-like creature that can tunnel through earth and stuff.
Yeah.
They're actually pretty badass in combat.
Yeah, I'm gonna not approach that thing. I'm over here by the fruit.
Alrighty. So
I'm also over here by the fruit.
Walking past the gate here, you're actually kind of delighted at the same time of all the splendor and all the bright different colors. No pastels, just basically bright purples, bright pinks, bright yellows, blues, all different manner of different carnival colors here. Very bright, shining, different colored candles and stuff like that are around that illuminate different colors all over the place, making it very colorful to walk around. You see a small memorial angel made out of some type of stone with mushrooms at the base of it. You see different little pixies and different fairies dancing around in the air. You see the hum. Or probably you don't see the hum. Well, maybe Ivor does. Ivor sees the hum. He sees the hum of these dragonflies with the small children on their back buzz around for those who can control them. As you guys are passing kind of a security bugbear, you see a child that has just the most sallow-looking face with no color in it, and kind of looks like his cheeks are bulging. And I need everybody to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, if they would, please.
Including me? I'm not even there.
Just the people who are still inside the carnival.
Okay. My dex save was 15.
Okay.
Mine was also 15.
My dex save was an 18.
Okay. Alrighty. You guys actually see this child's mouth erupt as it's kind of dive bombing you in a very kamikaze style. It pulls up at the last minute, but what doesn't pull up at the last minute is just a gargantuanly large amount of vomit. That is just the most putrid, gross smelling stuff that you have ever seen, and there's chunks of different carnival foods that are half eaten and just really not chewed properly, and a lot of bile at the same time here, filled with different concoctions of juices that come out of this child's maw.
Yummy.
And you guys are able to kind of duck, but what isn't able to duck is this poor security guard bugbear that actually gets putridly just coated and soaked to the bone by this small child vomiting into his chest area, and it basically causes him to start vomiting as well from the putrid smell at the same time here. You hear him say, "Oh my God, it's in my food! Oh God! Oh my God! Is that a corn dog? Oh my God!" And you see him actually run towards a sign, and he kind of skirts past a curtain that says "Staff Only." Outside of that, here you guys also have available to you guys a couple of options here. So we'll say here, just kind of off the beaten path here, to part the kimono. You guys are going to have. I'm going to mark them here. You're going to have where I have the arrow here. This is going to be Riata Flog's Pixie Passion Fruit Emporium, and that's a big sign that's outside of it here. And there's a little plaque that is underneath it here that says, "It's sweet, it's sour, you won't believe your eyes, and best of all, it's free." And you see all kinds of different fruits, some of them glowing with different light. And you see kind of a handmaiden attending to these giant tanks of different colored of liqueurs and liquids and stuff like that. As you guys are greeted by a fairy who just kind of is floating around in the air, kind of doing acrobatic skills. You also have a sign over here that I will mark right now. Over here is going to be a sign that is actually kind of written in a really just very poorly maintained on a like a wood backed sign, kind of very rust looking. That says "Heavy Petting Zoo."
Oh no!
In scratched red letters there that are kind of painted in. It's very poorly done. And you also have an announcer that gets everyone's attention over here in this area with somebody who you can kind of hear as a herald coming around and holding a bell, basically saying, "Hear ye, 10 minutes to the cupcake eating contest. Next round will be defended by the new cupcake Chad. So come all, next 10 minutes, next starting session." And so you guys will have that available to you as well. And you will also have, in this back area, if you can see here, there should be some brown on the ground here, but it looks like it didn't save, so we'll have to work out those technical difficulties later. But we have back here is actually a sign that kind of looks like it has barbed wire kind of scrolled into the side of it here, very decoratively, very badass-like, very Mad Max style, that says "The Pit." It basically says underneath it, adults only.
Don't you tempt me with that.
And this is basically, you see underneath here, basically two goblins fighting back and forth with dollar signs on either side of the goblins.
Let's see.
Well,
All right, really quickly, I wanna participate in that cupcake eating challenge.
I too also want to do that.
I want to attempt to stand, and I want to ask you, Dragoon, at this place, do they sell bongs? Is there a bong in the area? In the carnival?
I would say from what you guys are able to kind of take in all at once here is probably going to be over at the Riata Flog's Pixie Passion Fruit Emporium, that you're going to kind of see cups that they're dispensing to small children that are coming up to get a refill on their drink. Different drinks and different mixes and different fruit that are going into these cups that look like a unicorn horn turned upside down.
Ivor, are you even in here yet?
No, I'm trying to attempt to stand. I'm attempting to stand, lad.
As Ivor looks over the rock and looks over the gate, he can see all of his friends having fun, and he feels really lonely.
Finally, and that's not that I feel that either, motherfucker. I just want to go get a bong. You got me fucked up.
So, I would say that what you could do, or what you could deduce, is that this could probably easily be manipulated and maybe kind of like a homemade utensil of said nature.
I see. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to stand up all the way and walk into there. I got a ticket, right? Because I'm a part of the party, so I got a ticket,
yes,
right? Or no?
Yeah.
Should the only person roll an athletics to try to stand up in his state?
I'd be down for that, actually.
Yeah, actually, I would say that would be very appropriate. Good.
Someone roll for me.
What's your athletics?
+3.
It's an 8. It's an 8.
Do I fall? Do I stand or do I fall?
You actually stumble a lot, but you're able to kind of hold your own just standing up. Any type of motion in any direction will instantly cause you to re-stumble again. But if you have something to hold on to, you can kind of stay upright and kind of shimmy your way.
I use my double-sided battle axe as a fucking cane, and I turn into a dwarf grandpa.
Okay. Fair enough. And you do so, and you're able to go ahead and right yourself enough to say what to this pixie.
I'd like one of those drinks that you're selling, or what are you selling? I'll take whatever one of those are.
Oh yeah. We got all kinds of stuff here. Just go ahead and pick the color you want, and we could just go through the menu here. We got berry, blueberry, raspberry, cherry berry, the whoopsie, the oopsie doo, and Gorbachev's last call.
Hold on there, Ivor. Miss, I didn't catch your name. I'm sorry.
Oh yes, honey. My name is Riata Flog.
Miss Riata, is this food made by the Fae, like you now are partially owned by the Fae, or is this not that situation?
Oh no, sweetheart. Oh no. Did you not know how the carnival works? Here's the deal. So we only exist here. Well, we stay in the same spot, but the Fae Force goes around and transforms and goes to different planes and stuff. So every like 8 days we go to a different plane of existence here, and by the time we get back to y'all, it's been like 8 years. So the last time we were here in this spot here was essentially to your perspective of reality is it's been 8 years. So that's a thing. So yeah. So what can I get you? What can I get you, sweetheart?
That was not an answer to my question.
Yeah.
My apologies. See, I thought you were chatting me up here, so I get a little excited. I kind of overshare. Oh my goodness, you're a little easy on the eyes. You're kind of cute. She kind of gives you like a little bit of a wink and a chew of the tip of her lip there.
Why is the rock gnome getting all the pussy? When do I get my pussy? Jesus Christ. This man has got the big girl, the little girl. Man, fuck that. I'd rather be high and drunk.
And she says, well, here's the deal. All of the stuff that we sell here at Riata Flog's Pixie Passion Fruit Emporium is that all these fruits and vegetables, they're enchanted and imbued with different abilities, and they're little secret ingredients from the Fae that the trees have given us here, and then work so hard to make the fruits like the apples and the watermelons and stuff. And then we just take it, we grind all this stuff up here in this cauldron over here that's kind of glowing, and we make different batches that we put in that big old tank. Then they ferment. We have alcoholic drinks and stuff like that for the adults, and we have some of the weakest stuff for the kids, so they don't get too bubbly, but they will get burps or farts from time to time. It kind of depends on what they drink. But it's all free. This is all free for you guys here. I do this out of the passion, out of my own heart. The passion that I kind of feel we have a connection. What was? I'm sorry. What was your name again? Here, I get so flustered with kind of short but taller than me guys.
Yeah, the name's Gorth, and let me rephrase my question.
Oh yes.
Traditionally, Fae food, if eaten by a member not of the Fae, will make that person never able to leave the Fae forest. Is this that situation?
Oh no, honey, no, not at all, not at all here. This food is basically perfectly suitable for eating. Any effects that happen afterwards are completely random, and they just last for the time that you're here at the carnival. Like if you decide to go home early because you get terrible diarrhea or something like that, the effects and stuff like that of whatever you ate or drank that leaves as soon as you leave.
Good enough for me. I'll have whatever you're having.
I do a history check based on what she's saying to see if any of this stuff is true based on my knowledge.
Well, she is Fae, so she cannot lie.
That is.
Are you
that is
sure
true
she's
information.
Fae, though?
Oh, honey, I am absolutely Fae, and I can totally hear you guys because you guys are like right next to each other. Like I have ears, And yes, I'm 100% Fae, and we're on the up and up. We're definitely legit. Not like some of those guys that are outside of the carnival. I'm underneath a contract. I am union. How dare you?
Did you have to sign an NDA?
There were some terms I can talk about some things, but not of others. That's kind of the deal.
I have been standing here for the last 15 fucking minutes. Can I just buy my fucking bong from whatever the fuck those kids are drinking or eating over there?
Give him whatever's pink. Give him whatever's pink.
I will take pink. I'm Pink Man.
Okay, Ivor, I would like you to go ahead and roll me a persuasion check, if you would please, sir.
Well, who's gonna roll for me?
What's your persuasion?
And I would like it to be done at advantage, if you would please.
I'm pretty. It's done as 0. It is 0, Chief.
11.
Alright, it's an 11.
Okay. Alrighty. So she kind of turns at this point here, and it's into our audience. It kind of sounds like the opening number that everybody goes to when they see like Dirty Dancing, her head turns to go ahead and see Ivor as you kind of hear this in the background, the deep sultry tones of like. As her eyes just kind of start to sparkle at you, as she gives 0 shits at this point here to Gorth, as she looks at you and says, she looks directly at you and says, "Do you believe in love at first sight?"
If love is Silverleaf, and Silverleaf is the miracle of love, then indeed I do.
Oh my God, I'm on that stuff all the time, and she kind of leans in, comes a little bit closer here, like real up close. You can actually get the waft from her wings of sandalwood and vanilla coming off of her as she's kind of wafting this sweet smell of body spray that she's applied earlier, and she says, "I see something in you that I want to be a part of. I think we were meant to be together."
And before we resolve that, I would submit that we check in on Shuet and Plethrin.
That's an amazing idea. Sweat and Plethrin. Now that those guys can think about days of our lives over there, and thank you for getting me back on track here, sir. Let's find out. Where are you guys? Where have you guys been looking?
Moment.
We're over here.
In the moment.
We're literally right next to the cart,
Yes, we are. We really are.
so we could hear everything.
Dog in a cupcake eating contest.
Yeah, I thought you all were in a cupcake eating contest. I thought you all couldn't hear anything because you were stuffing your face with whatever the fuck that cupcake was made out of.
There you go. So it's at this point here that the announcer here rings
Laser, can you move your hand real quick? Trying to turn on the laser. Can you move your hand real quick? Thank you.
For those of you at home who don't have the video portion of this on rumble.com, everybody is moving their hand in game and distracting and not allowing the character to do what he really needs to do and being really annoying. So.
I needed to turn on measure movement.
Okay, all right. Let's play nice. All right.
Alright, we're good now.
So this person that is ringing this bell back and forth here says, 5 more minutes before the cupcake eating contest begins. Get to your table before the tables are taken up. We're getting close to capacity. Come on over if your last call, I guess, as you could say. And come on over. And he basically waves towards you guys here, and you see this punching mechanical device in his hand here as he kind of reaches out for, indicating, give me your ticket.
Oh, where?
So this is happening right over here on the map here. This is actually right over, just within earshot of Miss Riata Floss's Fruit Passion Emporium, and you guys are also able to hear this as well.
Sure.
Okay. So who's getting their ticket punched? That's what
Catherine is.
Shuet is.
No, like that.
I don't know where we were supposed to
Catherine
live
and
first.
Soot?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. It's gonna be right over here.
Okay. Punch.
Okay. He goes over, grabs your ticket here, punches it in the first punch there, hands it back to you, and says, good luck at the competition, and don't pass out. Sparius, are you joining us as well?
Yeah. I'll have to tell him that I lost my ticket. It was eaten earlier by this Grick-looking thing, and I tried to pet it, but it didn't really like that, so it took my ticket. But I would still like to participate.
Oh, I need you to go ahead and roll a deception check for me, if you would please. With an 11, she says, we've been meaning to put a muzzle on that thing here. He's like a goat. He just eats anything here. Yeah. Come on over here. Just don't tell the other guys here. I could really get in trouble here for you. But you look on the down low. You're all right. You're all right. Come on, get in here, guy. And he comes in, gives you kind of like a bro hug, and taps you on the butt as he goes as he leads you past here. You're then escorted by fairies to an empty seat with a basically a big old flagon, complimentary flagon that's actually. I'm gonna say here, because I know what you're doing here, Sparius here. Sparius, I'm gonna say, would you agree with me here from a narrative perspective that he's kind of stumbling, behind the ferry, just taking like the most longest route around to each one of the tables that this fairy is kind of like waiting and kind of tapping her foot in the air as he's kind of drunkenly kind of stumbling over every possible thing and knocking cups and stuff like that off of tables and such.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, spot on. Got it. As you guys can see here, each one of these cups on the table here is actually a big old flagon that has a giant hinge on the top of it here for any type of liquid that you guys would have. Each one of these says complimentary on it, and then you guys are able to see it says styrene phone cup, and it's labeled Happy St. Schwimmen's Day printed on it, with the face of what looks to be a dragonborn at the bottom of the cup.
God, I'm trying to think of what that's a reference to. Jesus.
Skyrim.
Is it just
Yeah, but styrene foam is a thing.
With a thumbs up, smiling?
It is, yes, sir.
Nice.
Big toothy maw. One of his eyes is basically has a monocle over it, and he's got a bit of a top hat on.
Is it the Planters Peanuts guy?
I would say in Dragonborn format, you could say. It has some peanutty vibes, I guess you could say, would be an appropriate term.
I like how you used a food to describe that. A peanutty.
Yeah, well,
did it work?
Well, the character's name canonically is Mr. Dragon D's Nuts.
My good sir, I need you to take inspiration for that. That was pretty fucking good.
I tip my hat to you. That was a good one.
Yep, you're my little nutty buddy. All right, cool.
Whoa there, buddy.
Whoa! All right, everybody, take a drink. We're going to start a new game. So yes, here as each one of you in turn here basically see this go down here with oh, I forgot his name here. Lonnie, where's your character? Here it is. Here, Sparius, let's get you to a seat. All right. Goodness gracious here. So, Sparius, you finally find your seat here. And as everybody in turn is then also escorted here via ferry to an open seat here. And oddly enough, you guys actually are able to go ahead and take the last remaining table here, actually sitting next to each other here. Basically, crisscross applesauce on all four sides of this table. As the announcer then has all the candles all around here kind of go a little bit low as a spotlight appears from the canopy onto his place here, and he kind of comes up with a kind of a cylindrical device that is like cone shaped that kind of has one side cut off so he can kind of project his voice. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. As you actually hear him basically say, hear ye. It is today on this carnival hour on the last night that we hold our ultimate challenge. Welcome everybody. This is going to be the cupcake challenge. You are all welcome. Here are the rules. You cannot take bathroom breaks, so take a piss, take a shit where you're at. We got a bucket that can go around if you need something, but you cannot leave. No cheating. If you get caught cheating, you will be asked to leave the park. If